Sorry, reminder interrupted. You see these like round things, so it has to be cleaned, I guess, although it looks like she cleaned, so I don't really know what to do with that. Inside she kind of cleaned, yeah, inside also. These are from her rug that she uses, very dirty and old rug, and it sheds everywhere. Now this fridge also, it has to be cleaned here in the bottom, and here inside it also has to be cleaned. She didn't clean it, although she was told that this is top priority to do this and then do the rest. However, anyways, so yeah, this has to be cleaned. So to decide what to do, how to clean, we need good estimate. Would be nice to also paint a ceiling here, paint maybe walls here, but that's, I don't think is in the budget right now. This bar stand is okay, table is okay. Yeah, so the rest, like this, to put some glue and glue it in with super glue or something. This top shelf would be nice to paint, and very important. So the sockets that is here under the television and the TV, and the socket for those lamps look like they don't work anymore. So we'll go to electrical panel. Also for maintenance. This door, small closet door, is cracked over here. There is a crack on this side, this one, and it doesn't close well. See the sound? It's, yeah. Oh. So it has to be fixed. This door also, it doesn't open, and I mean it opens well, but when it closes, it's in the on top over here. It kind of stucks a little bit. Okay, now this is the laundry room. There is a lot of cobweb to be spider web to be removed. Over here will be nice just to sweep with the maybe with a little bit damp brush the cobs, the walls. Then there is some garbage there, has to be removed, some blue rug that has to be also swept, something over there. And there are mice droppings, so I need to call Conda to bring something for the mice droppings. This goes somewhere here, I guess. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this will not be addressed now, but this is the storage, so maybe these buckets have to go to the top shelf somehow. A lot has to be changed here before I leave for a trip. Some things will be maybe thrown away here. This is the dryer, it just doesn't work, and it doesn't have to work. That's okay. This rug, I think I have to throw it away. Yeah, so this is the dryer, and there is no need to fix it because then electricity bills. So this is the closet. So those are the wardrobes, disassembled white ones with their bolts and nuts in the bag on top and in the container. And all this has to be somehow rearranged before I go on. My things will have to go there in large boxes like over there. This door with the kind of blinds, but those are not actually blinds, has to be painted by a handyman, and it has to be put over here. So into this will be like entrance door. It was there, but for telephone or for some internet connection, gentleman came and he broke this part over here on top, so that has to be fixed. This is for the handyman. Now, very important, this will be for the electrical. So we have to save this. I'll try to make a photo. I don't know if it got made. Anyways, if not, just do the screenshot. This is electrical. I will tell what those all handwriting means. Maybe if you can figure out something, or then, because on this electrical panel, maybe if we find which switch goes to the basement, maybe it's just a matter of resetting the breaker, and then the sockets will be working, and no need to spend on handyman in regards of that. So the walls here, I mean, would be nice to paint, but not yet. This microwave will be nice to fix, but it's pretty old. Need to see how much the new one, how much is to fix. Please have a look at that. The walls also, they at least needs to be washed. And in perfect case scenario, these wires, like blue wire and the gray wire, the blue wire goes from modem upstairs, but I think that's another modem, so it has to be removed. Please put it to the list. We'll check that. But this gray wire, it is Ethernet, goes from a modem to the basement, so that one has to stay. But it can be one, like it can be better attached to the walls and so on. Okay, the walls also, they are pretty not new. Would be nice to paint them at all. See, little like this and this and this. Not easy to catch on camera for some reason. I ordered a wide lens. Maybe that will help me make a video. Like this is like from the shoes, so have to be also fixed. This is something to be like with a spatula. So the best will be just to repaint those walls. We'll see how much it is. The baseboards, I washed them, but they maybe need like a more thorough wash, because they just washed with water. And there is a bit of dust of here. I was washing as much as I could, but I didn't have that much time, I guess. Yeah, I just washed with the floor. And on one hand, steps, yeah, they have to be swept and washed, because I just swept, I didn't wash. And that could help, because I did it like a couple of weeks ago, and there are still like, not still, but again, some dust there. Why is it not visible on camera? Here it is. Oh, maybe, yeah, it looks like dust. And over here, like this part, see that black particles? I did remove them all. It's just somebody was going here or there, so time is gone and dust is falling. Same as under this one. Okay, under this one there is like plastic black thing that has to be washed and put back, or it can be bought in dollar store. Okay, entrance wall. This wall over here, it's pretty dirty. It does have to be washed. It doesn't look like it needs to be that much repainted, but it needs to be washed. This closet door, just a little bit of water. No, it has to be washed as well. And these are all, you know, traces, because people moving in and out, would be good to repaint it, especially here, to plaster it and repaint it. But yeah, no, we'll see. This switch has to be washed, and all the wall, and all the wall over here, as well as the entrance door. It already has a few pretty dirty marks. On the inside and outside has to be washed as well. Let me see. Outside is not too bad, it's just a little bit of dust to wash, so oh, this one has to be washed. Okay, very good. Now for the kitchen, so your walls have to be taken care of for sure. Now the kitchen, this I will throw away. Would be good to have this better washed. The range hood, oh, she washed it from over here. I saw how she put some liquid But the thing is that she put that liquid, she erased this liquid, but looks like she didn't rub because this thing is extremely dirty, and I saw her cleaning this part, so she just applies, removes. If it helped, doesn't care. Oh, this has to be washed as well, or maybe just to change wrench hood, because this wrench hood can be bought for like $20 in like that second-hand rehab store. But tiles have to be washed anyways. She washed over here, but not that well also. These things also apply that mix of Comet and laundry liquid, and they will be okay. So now the people who use the stove didn't clean it, so that we will work on the binder. This toaster oven we also spoke. The doors, they are okay. So in perfect case scenario, it would be nice to wash them, but realistically not that much. For the handyman, if he can disconnect this oven, so stove will be still there, but oven won't be working, so people are using toaster oven that has to be washed, or a new one has to be bought. That we will see. The fridge, it is not that much cleaned outside, although she said that she will clean it. Needs to be cleaned outside and inside, including the freezer. It's pretty dirty over here, has to be washed, and here has to be washed. And inside also everything has to be washed. So this is okay. Can be better, but it is okay. But I mean, before showing to tenants, it would be good to clean it again. And the tiles also need. They say there is like a pressure washer that helps with this. Maybe need to investigate in that. This microwave, it doesn't work, but it is pretty new. So maybe look at it in some time, and then if it's not good, then it's okay. Now these are the walls to my apartment. They need to be fixed a little bit better on top, but this is after the refinance, because they will be removed. These Billy bookcases will be removed. This is the accordion door. It's a little bit broken on top, so it's $60 in Home Depot, so maybe just throw this one out, buy a new one and put new one, versus fixing this. And it has to be washed as well, so who knows. Yeah, wall here also has to be washed, because it was for people moving in and out and so on. Now I'm going to the backyard. So in the backyard there'll be some noise of the planes and so on. In the backyard, a lot of things have to be thrown away. Like this shelving unit has to be thrown away. These shelves have to be thrown away. And there are like some smaller things there in the corner, like parts of that, because I wanted to use it for like tools, but never used, and now it's broken. And that black thing in the bushes has to be thrown away too. Now back to my apartment, and this has to be done before the refinance. So I have quite a few shelves to organize, and so there are Billy bookcases that, so I have my files in this in these binders. On top, this is the like, these are for the cell phones that I actually own, and GPS I own, but I don't know, I think I should throw them away, or I have no clue what to do with that. I mean, I'll figure out. So that is for drill that I wanted to use for some time and return, but never returned. These are binders that I actually need with the files. These are some cosmetics and also stationery over here that has to be arranged, so everything has to be removed and then added. This is box with the belts. I haven't been using those belts, maybe throw them away, don't know. That box I keep because it's nice, transparent, maybe for the pens. These are books for mortgage courses and other nice books. So some things, but I have to go through that and maybe throw some away. Here is also some plastic bags, Ziploc, and this is paper where I can write on the second part. And then there are like There is a box with some electronics. So another one, there is a globe that I will keep. Also boxes from like modem. We need to sell that modem on Kijiji. Then the Honeywell, this is the thermostat, and some cups and books and printer and old computers. So I need to figure out what to do with those. So there are like 25 shelves that all, somebody told me do one shelf a day, and it's like 25 days. These are kind of medical, hygiene, and same. And then these are the also like it has to all be taken out, and then I want to throw everything away, but anyways. So this is the like washing for cleaning, that Comet, and some for the shower and so on. I don't use them that much, but I don't know. Okay, these are more binders than stationery, more binders. And then the this is like stationery, papers, folders, and more binders and bags that I may use. So this all has to be taken care of, sorted, and it's hard for me to determine how much time it will take. Now we are going upstairs. So as we are going upstairs, this is this pole over here, and it's pretty dirty. It has to be, I think, not even washed, but painted. I don't think it will take long, but it will be good to have it painted. Now the walls also, the girl who, there is something dropped on the floor, so it has to be washed for sure. The girl had a bicycle, and her bicycle left all these traces. Now this over here, dust has to be removed. I always remove it when I mop the floors and so on. So let me turn the light on. Okay, this washroom, I think it's okay. Just this dust has to be removed. Then, oh yeah, no, there is something to do. So over here, this dark thing has to be scraped out, and new caulking has to be added. Like over here, this curtain also, shower curtain, is pretty old. But this is the bathtub. Oh, the shower head has to be replaced. I can do it. This, maybe I will do it. And the top thing, somehow it is getting detached, so it's necessary to put some more silicone and get it attached back again. And this shower head, I already have another one. I have a bag for this one, so I'll return this one to store, and I will replace with that one. So in this bathtub we will soak the curtains with bleach and with laundry liquid. On top, it's okay, maybe a little bit of bleach, but overall it's good. Overall it's very good. This sink is okay. This one has to be washed inside. And this is dust has to be removed. This is part of washing inside. Otherwise, I mean, this faucet, it's just a little bit of bleach on it. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Maybe caulking, yeah, for the handyman, change caulking here. It was all good, but since 2012, it's, yeah, mirror is okay, and the lamp, the previous girl washed. This one is okay, and door I washed, but I think over here, because I washed it just with the broom up and down with the water and bleach, and then water and vinegar, but little bit over here in the handle area has to be addressed. Over here is, oh wow, it's getting worse, because this is the metal stud and it's getting rotten with water, so something maybe has to be done here. This is for the handyman, or at least maybe a little bit of paint here, or some paint that protects. These can be painted as well, or okay, not yet, maybe that's later, not before the refinance for sure. Okay, this has to be thrown away. This has to be thrown away, the white one. Now the room. Okay, this door has to be washed. This door has to be washed. This door has to be washed. But, yeah, and this door has to be painted as well. Now, this room we already spoke about. This door has to be washed. The walls have to be washed and painted. This she had cat, and cat ripped the well, not that much. Maybe there is some care, like some liquid or some solution to put on the chair, because this is scratched, but it's not that badly scratched, so it's okay. So walls have to be washed. The window has to be washed, and the floor has to be washed. These white things, they can be just soaked a little bit in the water, like put Bounty with a lot of water on it, and then scrape it with a metal spatula. And these are the stains that baseboards also have to be washed, including the sockets, and this is it.